Oh, hey there, friends. I'm just scrolling through our Twitter feed, seeing a lot of holiday cheer and a lot of good news for the end of the year. Me and Ghost Hunter Dave here are just tidying up the set for the upcoming season, and Oh, what do we...
Oh, I'm sorry, did I get a little...
Just... Thank you. Thank you. It's absolutely disgusting. It's atrocious. Could you freshen us up?
Oh, yeah, no problem, babe.
Thank you.
It's in here. There you go.
The drink of choice.
Oh, whatever we have in the fridge that mixes with whiskey.
Good vintage.
That's right.
So why don't we just unwind the end of the year with a bit of a Q&A?
Oh, that sounds like a wonderful idea.
Boy, does it.
We should also say right up top that this year we lost a couple big ones. Norm Brayfogle, a Batman mainstay, passed away right in the heat of our Bat year.
Yep.
So we want to make sure that we, call out to him. And the big one, the big hit to the industry, Stan Lee, has left us.
Yes.
And I can't think of anyone who's more of like a figurehead of the medium than old Stan.
Yeah.
So he will be missed.
Yes. Yes, he will be.
But we're not going to dwell on sadness here.
Right.
We're here to celebrate life.
Pick it up.
That's right. So we are going to go through the promised Q&A. There's quite a few of them. So bear with us. Get your drink. Take your pants off. Whatever's comfortable.
Freshen up.
Yeah. Troy, you want to start it off?
Sure. First question from Bucky for Everyone. That sassy cat.
Oh, that guy.
Did you ever encounter a film-to-comic interpretation that you thought was actually pretty well made? I remember as a kid, my mom brought me the comic based on The Mask, and he read it all the time.
Film to comic?
That's what it says here. Film to comic, I usually don't traverse too much into, because they're usually tie into the movies, and we're like, I don't care about that so much. Comic to film? I think there's been plenty over the last
Well, The Mask was
years.
one. The Mask was a comic before the film.
And apparently the film has really none of the feeling of the book.
No. So it was a pretty hardcore, like, violent 90s type of thing.
Maybe some of the Star Wars comics I hear are pretty good, but I don't read Star Wars comics.
Yeah, I read the first arc and it was pretty good.
Yeah?
Jason Aaron. Yeah. So there you go.
There you have it.
There's one.
One.
Right. So this is from Jose Luis from Ecuador.
Ooh.
Here's a question for both of us. What was the first comic that you read that really got you into comics for good? His was Swamp Thing from Alan Moore. Oh. That would do it.
I think we're both in agreement that really it was animation in the 90s that probably got us into it. But I would say the first book that I ever read was a Spider-Man book. Just some random issue, and I was on board.
Yeah. I was big on, I think we both said too, the Ultimate Universe hit us at the right age, so we popped in on that.
Yeah.
And at that same time, I started collecting trades of like Hellboy and Punisher Max. And these things that I didn't buy issue to issue because I just felt like they read better in the trade.
Yeah.
And I think that was my first step in like, oh, these are good stories. And they're not just like, these one-offs. Like, I'm going to actually wait this out and read it like in a sitting.
Right. I would say when the first trade of Ultimate Spider-Man came out, I got that. And then that started me collecting from there. From the legend of the Beard Gas Matron. Is it all one word? Did I say it correctly?
Gasmatron? Beard Gasmatron?
Gas Matron? Yeah, you're probably right.
I don't know.
Beard Gasmatron.
I have a sixth sense for these
Beard
things.
Gas Matron. One of the two.
Maybe looking to change your handle.
After you finish Bat Year, it would be interesting to see you guys create your own Batman canon timeline with your favorite arcs. Also, it would be interesting to see you guys create an Ultimate Batman combining your favorite depictions from throughout the years, fighting style, mindset, etc. Keep up the great work, guys. Look forward to each episode.
Was that a question?
More of like looking forward to, but there is a podcast or YouTube channel called Jawin, or Geek History Lesson, that they do this from time to time, which I really liked. They took and made their own canon of a Batman, of like what actually took place in their head canon. so all the stories kind of make sense. And I think that's kind of too long to do here.
Yeah.
But maybe we could throw it on as like a Patreon type.
That would be
thing.
cool.
Yeah.
A little podcast episode.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the ultimization of stuff.
Right.
I feel like Spawn is a big contender for that.
Oh boy,
like, you could make a great Spawn story if you just pared that down to like the HBO series style and just kind of kept it that. But you had 300 issues to work with. See what worked, what didn't.
Yeah. It's approaching its 300 issue right now, Spawn is. I think it's like 297 right now, I think.
Maybe we should do a Spawn episode.
Holy fuck.
Batman, Batman, there's a lot of stuff that kind of gets pulled back. I thought Morrison did a pretty good job of kind of making it all canon.
Yeah.
But obviously there's favorites and non-favorites that I wouldn't mind tooling with if I had the time and energy.
I think where it gets kind of dicey is when around the New 52, it's like, now what do you count and all that kind of stuff. So that'd be kind of fun to just play with and see what we don't like and like.
Pudlord Tynan. He's corrected us once. It didn't stick. The Insanity of Invincible was my favorite. Oh, because we asked people what was like their favorite thing. We should have thrown this up top, but we haven't got to it yet. So, what was your favorite thing that we covered over the year? And who would win? Who would win, Dave or Troy? And what are they?
What's the competition?
What's the challenge?
Yeah.
All right. So with that out of the way, Pudlord says The Insanity of Invincible was his favorite. Invisibles was his introduction to Imperius Rex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The one where I just sat you down and told you what happened in it for 20 minutes.
Funny behind the scenes thing. Well, that was going to be like a whole kind of episode that we were going to do where things that we both have or haven't read and we were just going to talk at one another. I'm glad we didn't do those.
No.
Because they're funny for a one-off, but then it's a lot of like...
It's best when we can have a discussion.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's not anything that he asked us about. Dave would win. Challenge, competitive cross-dressing. Oh, well, I don't know about that.
Oh, stop.
Question. Moon-sized duck or Earth-sized beaver? Who would win?
Earth-sized beaver. Isn't the moon minuscule compared to the Earth?
Yeah. And I think a regular-sized beaver would be able to take a regular-sized duck.
You'd bite that long neck right out with those teeth.
Oh, yeah.
Are you kidding?
Chomp him to pieces. But good question.
Listen, I grew up on a farm.
Yeah. You've seen plenty of ducks slaughtered.
I've seen plenty of ducks murdered, okay? I've seen a pig eat a duck alive. It's madness.
Did it pull it through a fence first?
It pulled it through a fence and left the bill only.
Oh my God.
That's a hard knock life out there for ducks, okay? And pigs are murderous creatures. If you have a pig as a pet, it's just waiting to eat you. Do not fall asleep.
Just like Mason Verger, Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah, that's exactly
Eaten
like
by
that.
pigs.
That's right.
Good question.
Yes.
More of those.
Sorry for my stupid tangents, but I think I love them more.
It feels like something you've been waiting to get off your chest for a while.
Have been. Ghoul of Darkness. My favorite was the one on Mike Mignola's Hellboy and how you guys talked about the art and the story, and that is also the video where I was introduced to you guys. Very good. A lot of people came in on Hellboy.
That's right.
I think it's one of our most watched videos.
It is.
The challenge is a chug challenge. Anything of your choice. Who chugs it first wins. I don't know who will win this one.
Cock. No.
I really was caught off guard with that.
No, I read that question earlier. I was waiting for it.
I think, personally, I would win a chug challenge. I think I can open the throat. And
can you?
Yeah. I'm not going to chug this because this is hard alcohol.
No, this wouldn't be good.
And I wouldn't really want to chug a beer because that'll make me feel sick.
And we don't have a whole lot of beers left up there.
But I think I could win.
I don't know, man. I could chug a beer.
Patreon exclusive?
I think so. We'll see how we're feeling at the end of this video.
Maybe we'll do like a little tag at the end so you can do it.
Yep.
Last bit of it. Question, what do you think about the new Hellboy trailer and maybe some sort of analysis? Real quick.
This is going to be a long episode.
Real quick. We both weren't thrilled with it right off the bat. I saw it again when I went to see Aquaman, and I fell into it a little bit more. I just think I'm not invested in David Harbour yet as Hellboy.
And I was sold like on the original pictures, but then kind of seeing him in motion, I don't know what it is. It doesn't click for me.
Yeah.
There's a couple things that don't click. The music choice, terrible.
Yeah.
The hair down, little thing, but it bugs me.
Me
it
too.
makes his head look too big.
Yeah.
How much he's throwing around his right hand of doom, it seems like it's made of styrofoam.
Right.
It should be heavy.
Yeah.
Even though he's been lifting it for ages, it should still have weight to it.
Yeah.
And that's just, like, that's the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah.
I was pumped for this, and I was very unpumped after seeing the preview, which is unfortunate.
He looks pretty cool coming up out of that pit with the full horns and the flame crown.
Yeah, because they turned down the Billy Idol and throw in, like, an actual soundtrack, like an epic-sounding score.
Yeah. But, yeah, the more I see the trailer, the more I'm, like, falling into it, but I'm still apprehensive about it. That'll be about pretty much all I say about it.
Yeah. No Liz, no Abe.
No.
They messed up Captain Damio.
I think there's going to be the Baba Yaga's chicken leg house.
That is in there. That may be enough to turn me around. In fact, you just bring it up, I'm sold.
Sweet. Did my job. I can go home now.
Nathan Wood. My favorite moment from this channel is seeing how much you guys got tired of Dwight from Sin City.
Yes, yeah.
I feel exactly the same way. The mystery surrounding his character is just exhausting. I found this channel because I was looking for Hellboy. Wasn't sure I wanted to dive in, yet being a new comic reader, after time you guys sold me on it. Hellboy, I'm assuming, not ourselves.
Oh, well.
As for the battle, it would be a lengthy battle. Good hits from all around, but I feel like the Ghost Hunter wins in a fight. My question is, who is the most overrated and underrated writer working in comics?
Underrated? I would throw out Chuck Forsman.
Yeah.
Even though he had a whole Netflix adaptation and like a Channel 4 like whole thing about a thing, I would think Chuck Forsman is a bit underrated.
Well, with the thing about the thing, yeah.
Yeah.
He's a Midwestern Jeff Lemire.
That's right. And then overrated, I had a hard time coming up with one, but I landed on Mark Miller because I think he has his own conventions about himself.
Yeah.
And I'm like, come on. Josh does things!
What's he do?
Congratulations, Josh.
5 days ago. Wonder if he's done anything lately. What have you done lately, Josh?
Yeah, tell us. Comments below. I found you guys from your Invincible episodes. Ooh. Invincible, big hot seller this year.
That's right.
After that, I marathoned all of your videos. Apologize.
Hey there.
Also, Dave would for sure win in a cross-dress competition between you guys.
Right on brand.
Listen, you guys haven't even seen me do it yet, okay? I could go full RuPaul with this shit. You wouldn't even realize.
I know. Let's do a
half the time I do Dave's makeup. You don't even know that.
Well, there's only been 2 times, and you did one of them, so yes.
My question to you guys is this. Which Robin is your personal favorite, and which one do you think is the most skilled?
Okay.
I think all the Robins have their own individual skills. I think overall, probably Dick Grayson is the most skilled.
Okay.
But my favorite is Tim Drake. Because he was the Robin when I was coming up into comics.
It's a Norm Brayfogle Robin there.
And I feel like he would be a great successor to be Batman because of his detective skills alone. I think Dick Grayson wants to go off and do his own thing. He doesn't necessarily want to take the mantle of Batman.
Right.
He's already his own entity.
Yep.
Whereas, like, Tim Drake could come up and take the place of Bruce. Now, granted, like, I don't know where he is in the current continuity right now. He seems to be just absent.
Somebody when we read Tom King's run, he was dead.
Yeah, like, what happened there? Was it, like, Future's End type stuff?
I think he got, like, imprisoned by Mr. Oz.
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I can see why he didn't really go into it.
But anyway, that's my answer.
Mine is the exact opposite. My favorite is Grayson, and I think the most skilled is Tim Drake.
Oh, look out. Suck it, Damien.
Yep. I enjoy Damien, but, I mean, come on, you need to grow up a little.
Yeah.
Matias Mendoza. My favorite moments were the reviews of Morrison's Batman, Hickman's work at Marvel, Hickmania.
Oh, yeah, baby.
That was a great time.
Yep.
And the Halloween special where you dressed as Comic Book Girl and Sal from Comic Pop. It's where you found our channel.
Oh, okay.
And since subscribed and binge watched almost everything. Again, apologies. They were rough at the beginning, but they got better. I'm pretty proud of the new stuff.
Yeah.
In a hypothetical match between you two, I would think of having to read Mark Millar's Trouble.
Is that his new one that just came out?
No, I think it's an old one.
Oh, is it?
It's pretty old.
Okay.
It's like a teen drama. The winner would be whoever doesn't throw it away. I think we need to read it now. I remember seeing the ads for it. It looks really bizarre. Final question. If you could pitch a creative dream team for any comic, what would it be?
Ooh.
That's a good one. We should have read these beforehand.
I did read them, so I do have some answers cocked and loaded, but, man, I guess it depends what the work really is, because I have artists that I really would put on different kinds of things.
I know our Paper Keg friends would say Chuck Forsman on Wolverine.
Oh my god. They are trumpeting for that to happen.
Yeah.
That would be the, like, weirdest and probably most unique Wolverine story I think I've ever heard of.
I think it would be amazing.
Yeah.
That would be really good. If
Yeah.
you could go all out with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I'd like to see Frank Quitely on more things.
Yeah. That's his own doing. He
Yeah,
takes
I
forever.
know. But, like, when it comes out, it's
I think
great.
anything Frank quietly wants to do, he can do. He's like, I'm going to draw this page for 3 months. Here's what I want. I want Ed Piskor to do a grand design of every notable Marvel hero.
Oh my, can you...
Not all of them, but you know, like Fantastic Four or Avengers.
That's what I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, that would be mine. Just pure Ed Piskor.
That'd be pretty great.
And it's not even my favorite, but I love his take on that.
Me too. That's my answer. I changed my answer to that. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Frailty comes in and says, my favorite moment were all of the Zur and R parts of the Morrison Batman videos. Thank you. I found your guys' channel a few months ago through your Swamp Thing and the Invisibles videos. Okay. I don't know why I didn't actually subscribe and become a regular viewer until the Grant Morrison Batman episodes.
I don't know either.
I mean, I know why. Since then, though, you have gone back and watched most of your videos, and you guys are like one of my favorite channels now. Since Bat Year just ended, what is your all-time favorite Batman story or run? What comics theme or message resonates with you the most?
2 questions.
Yes.
All-time favorite Batman run. We probably touched on it when we did our Bat Year wrap-up.
Yeah.
But that's tough.
Yeah.
So many good ones.
Right now, I think my favorite would be Morrison, but, like, ask me in a year, and I might have a different answer.
I love that you love the Morrison run.
Well, yeah, I know, you just have been picking at me to read it so long.
I know.
And I finally got to it, and I'm like, yeah, Dave's right. I don't like to say that.
Yes.
But you're right.
Yeah.
What resonates with me the most in comics?
Superman.
Yeah, a little bit. Or that kind of theme where really good guys win, and it's just a good, happy ending. Yeah. Maybe it's the festive season.
Enough with your festive season. You gave Noel a pass because of the festive season.
All right, you called me out already. Shit.
Christmas is over. We're taking down the tree. I'm giving Noel a C-.
All right. But I really like that kind of stuff.
Yeah. How about the old words of wisdom from Jesse Custer's father? Be a good guy because there's too many of the bad.
That's
something like that.
Yeah,
something like
that'll work. That'll bring me back to a little bit something a little darker. Preacher. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
It's good.
It's good.
I enjoy the Superman, just be good mentality. I think Morrison hit it very well in All-Star Superman.
For sure.
Yeah. And it's something that didn't appeal to me until I got older. But, you know, once you get past the dark and gritty cool stuff, you just want, like, some just wholesome goodness.
I agree. Yep.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Yeah. Who's watching this? Some Okie dude. Would you ever do a suggested comics video, like comics to suggest to people if they want to get into comics? We did one very, very, very early. It was like our 4th episode, maybe.
Yeah.
And I would still hold true to a lot of the ones that we suggested there.
I would too.
So take a look. It's there somewhere. It's not a great video, but it is a video.
Very early on.
Yeah. Agenda for next year. Stay tuned. We'll hit it up at the end of the show. And he first saw us on the Miracle Man and Swamp Thing videos because he's a big Alan Moore fan.
Moorhead.
Yeah. Oof. Careful. And he also answered a question. Who'd win a battle between us? Drinking battle, like in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Good callback. It'd either be Troy, barely, because he seems like the one who would win in a drinking battle.
Yes.
Unless Dave proves me wrong, I'd like to see this happen someday, or a draw. Well, stay tuned. We'll see how long these Q&As go. Yeah, you could probably outlast me, depending on how much we pace ourselves.
Yeah.
I think you could fill yourself with more liquid than I could. But you have a tendency to just go whole hog and then throw up, too.
I haven't done that since my friend Jacob's 30th birthday.
Oh, wow. It's like the Jerry Seinfeld vomit streak.
Because I was stupid and I had too much Fireball, and now I will never drink Fireball again.
I've actually thrown up a lot lately, so I guess we're... Yeah,
Iron Constitution.
I don't get out that often anymore. I gotta make it worth it.
From Russell Garofula. All the way from Kazakhstan, I found out.
The actual Kazakhstan.
Has your package arrived yet? Please tell me.
I bet it hasn't.
Second place winner in our Inktober, Battober contest.
Quick selfie.
It was very odd to try to figure out how to mail something to Kazakhstan.
You learned a whole new alphabet.
I really did. Okay, anyway, all of your Morrison episodes are amazing, but Invincible has a special place in my black heart since I read it while watching your videos. He was one of the very many that read it along with us as we put out the episodes.
It's amazing.
Made me feel like I'm surrounded by old friends, but I found your channel searching for Flex Mentallo reviews, so the first thing I saw was Troy in leopard shorts. You're welcome. I still have those at home, ready to put on a moment's notice.
That was a present.
From you, obviously. Also, your intro had quite effect on me. All right, that's very good.
He's just reeling from it.
Drinking contest. Taking a shot of Russian Absolute Vodka every time Tom King is repeating, Morrison is tripping, and Moore is ripping on the comic community. Who would win? Oh, I don't know. Mysterious third member?
No.
Absolutely not. His frame is too feeble
to
take in all that alcohol. I drink him under the table under every holiday.
Yes.
He's
fallen apart at his own party.
Yes, he has. He turns into a curtain that you just drape over the furniture at some point.
Oh, the time we were all thrown up over the balcony.
What a great time.
Good times. College.
Since it is Bat year, number 1, favorite Batman costume. I would say the Frank Miller Dark Knight Returns with the Fat Bat costume.
I would say that too.
Yep. Number 2, who should become Batman instead of Bruce after the years of continuity timeline? I already said Tim Drake.
Dick Grayson.
Trace, favorite Batman origin. Batman Year 1 is really good.
Yep. Knocking them out.
4, what do you think is Batman's favorite alcohol drink? Trick question, ginger ale.
That's right.
I don't know what this Kazakhstani number is going on. What event from Batman's canon life would you erase from continuity?
Oh. Hold up. Batman doesn't really have any horrible...
Not that I can think of off the top of my head. There's probably something really shitty in there, but... Not that I can think of right now.
No.
Maybe every other page from the Scott Snyder run, because it's kind of long-winded. Another weird Russian number. Favorite Batman team-up except Bat family members? I always like the World's Finest.
Yeah. I love a good Swamp Thing Batman team-up.
Oh, that's really good, too.
But I'm going to go with the Hellboy Starman Batman crossover.
Oh, my goodness. Out of left field.
It's not a very good read, but I love the team-up. I love the fact that those guys are all together. It's a Dark Horse publication.
10-3, favorite Batman villain except Joker, Bane, and Ra's. Well, we all know Mad Hatter's off the table.
Oh, absolutely. He's in an incinerator somewhere with his hat around his ankles. For me, I would say Scarecrow is my go-to. But I have a soft spot for Croc and Man-Bat.
I think I would say Mr. Freeze.
Ooh, that's good.
I like Mr. Freeze. I'll say that.
I'm going to say that, too. I'm going to say all of those. Nick Gracia. Hey guys, love the channel, and you guys got me to try out Hellboy books, and I really enjoy them. Yes. All the content on this channel, A+, and I was wondering if you guys would find it interesting to do an ongoing series of videos going book by book in one series, going into further detail. That is kind of what we're hoping to do with... Oops. Somehow flew myself into YouTube. That's what we're hoping to do with our Patreon channel right now. And we might expand it out to the regular interwebs as well. The YouTubes. It was a premonition here. Where we are going to be doing a month-by-month live book club. So we'll touch on that more, but it is something that we're considering. And P.S. Murder Party was the highlight of the year and funny as hell. Keep on rocking. I'm glad someone watched it.
Fully original thing from us.
Yep. We threw it out around Halloween when I think... No, I don't think I took a week off. It was still rapid fire, but we put that out there.
Yeah.
It was something we did like years ago and thought it would be fun to share.
Yep.
So,
From Nick Gracia to Nick Offerman.
Here we go. Nicks. Let's scrap that one. Sorry, Nick.
Who would win in a competitive comic book creation? I believe Dave mentions a project of his now and then, but let's get some deets, Dave. Do you guys have any experience making comics? How do you get into comics is a great question. I'd recommend something different for each person, but I've heard recommendations like starting reading superheroes with Dark Knight Returns, and frankly, no pun intended, don't feel right.
What? Oh, frankly.
Yeah.
All right.
Got it.
I was like,
pretty clever.
What? Comic creation. We're both winners. Everyone's a winner if we're creating comics.
Right. A little bit ago, if you follow me on Twitter, I did put up like old artwork that I rediscovered when I was cleaning out a shelf. And you'll see like a comic I started with somebody that ended up just kind of just fading off into nothing. But I have like the first 8 or 9 pages there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Solid.
Thank you.
It wasn't me who you started.
No, it wasn't. We've always dreamed of doing something together, but it'll probably never happen.
Mine is still going along. It's purely myself slacking on it because I've been doing this nonstop.
Yeah.
So too many people have been subscribing and it's been giving me the boost to keep doing this. But it's almost, the first issue is almost done. I've got like 2 pages left to color. So it's coming.
Solid.
It's coming. And if you join our Patreon, you get it for free. So, well, I mean, you got to pay the Patreon, but you get it.
Yeah.
And then it'll be up on Comixology, hopefully in a couple months.
Solid.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Cosmic Mage, longtime listener, longtime caller.
That's right.
Favorite part of your review, just in general, how casual you guys are. That's what we like to...
I mean, I'm pretty casual right now. This is what I wear when I just really want to lean back and just relax.
Yeah, me too. I like how your shows aren't too official and you just have fun reading comic books and talking about them. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
That's right.
I wholeheartedly agree. Like, that's how the Paper Keg podcast was. It was really just a group of friends that you felt you were a part of and they talked about a book.
That's right. And that's what we wanted to convay.
Yeah.
That was kind of the blueprint for this.
Yeah.
Even though we were doing it before, I think I found it. But I was like, yeah, that's good too.
Got him.
Are you reading any current Marvel stuff? Because I feel like you would enjoy Al Ewing's Hulk run.
Yeah, I am currently reading that Hulk run, and it is superb.
Yeah, I read the first issue, loved it, and just held off and got the trade. So I think we're going to do a Hulk.
Yeah, we should.
Next year.
We should.
Probably that one.
Very good.
I like what
relevant.
Yes.
Ryan Matthew Hack. My favorite moment was All-Star Batman and Robin. Very
Mine
good choice. And I found you all this year through your great Jonathan Hickman Fantastic Four conversation.
Glad that took off. It was a lot of books. But I loved our Hickmania stretch.
Yeah. Me too. In a fight of Morrison fandom between Dave and Troy, Dave would win. I agree.
Yep.
And finally, what is frustrating to you about how expensive comics are today? Mostly just the price point. The $5 price tag on some books, especially Marvel, is kind of frustrating, especially when you're on a budget, such as myself, because I have a wife and kids and a mortgage and all that kind of stuff. That stuff kind of takes a back seat when...
And a new car.
And a new car.
And medical expenses.
And yeah, so I need to stop hitting animals on the road is what needs to happen. So yeah, that's kind of a bummer when books are $5 when I want to read them.
He says, should there be a free online comic Spotify? Well, the it's not free, but the Comixology Unlimited is kind of that. I mean, you pay a subscription and you get a library of comics, and it's fantastic. I was one of the people that was really like hesitant on digital comic reading, and finally like I dove in and I fucking love it.
Yeah.
We might even do an episode on Comixology sometime, because it is really like eye-opening in how cool reading digitally can be.
Yeah.
And this is someone with this mass of investment here, and at one point I was like, shit, should I buy everything digitally? Did I make a big mistake? So if you're interested in that, I would suggest checking out Comixology. They've got some amazing stuff, and they have like deals running all the time.
All the time.
And we don't get anything from Comixology. It's just a good service.
Right.
Is it me?
Nope, me.
No, you didn't. You just did.
Oh yeah, you finished it. So
yeah, fuck you.
Whoa.
Sorry. That sigh really spoke volumes. We're gonna need some more beers. We're almost halfway done. Philip Stankovic. After reading all these Bat books, which ones do you guys prefer the most? Stories that are canon or Elseworlds? Good question. So far, really enjoy the skits, interviews, and how you fleshed out titles like Invincible, Fear Agent, and stuff like Multiversity.
Oh,
way back. Hickmania, too. I know it gets draining, but the quality on those is top-notch. I, too, found you thanks to Hellboy. I want to say Dave would win a cross-dressing competition, but it's not like we've seen Troy putting on a gown.
Hey,
Love
there you go.
What a weird channel you've stumbled on. I can say with almost 100% certainty it is unique. Love the work you do. Can't wait for more. Happy holidays. Thanks, Philip. What was the question? What do you prefer the most? Stories that are canon or Elseworlds?
It may be a cop-out, but I like the stories that end up being so good that they end up going into canon.
That is a good answer.
Yeah, thank you.
Dark Knight Returns.
Yep.
Year One. Killing Joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's cripple Batgirl.
Cripple the bitch.
She hasn't done anything lately. That's what they said. We're not being like misogynistic.
Right.
That is what an editor said.
Yes.
From Alan Moore's, straight from the horse's ass.
That's what we said.
Yeah. Eat it, Alan Moore. Yeah, he's fine.
From Kill Slam. I just started watching the channel, so I got to go through the backlog to find my favorite moments, but so far it's been Dave looking absolutely fierce in purple spandex.
Oh, that was good. I think it was only like 2 episodes, too, but it's really made an impact.
You had some tight buns in that thumbnail, I'll tell you that.
Oh, man.
I found out about
Gotta get those clicks.
Yeah, that's right. I found out about the channel because I was looking for a review on Miracle Man, and y'all seem to have the best production value, and I like the format of the discussion, so I clicked. Who would ever win if you both had Hulk's powers? And my other question is, do you like to do the cha-cha slide? I feel like if we had the Hulk's powers, both of us, we'd fight into infinity.
Right.
And yes, I do the cha-cha slide at every wedding I'm invited to.
It's true, you do. Sometimes a backflip.
Sometimes my knees go out.
Usually doesn't work out well. Do you have a favorite Hulk?
Just a plain old Hulk.
You're not the mustachioed Red Hulk?
You make a good point.
Gregor Black. Longtime friend of the show.
Longtime commenter.
That's right. Question. What's up, Troy?
Hey.
What's up, Dave?
Hey.
This is it. Happy New Year. Thank you. We're doing good. I hope you're doing good too, Gregor. Read some Alterna. He demands with an exclamation point.
Okay.
Have you read any Alterna?
I haven't yet.
Okay. I know our friend of the show, Ryan Wynn, inker extraordinaire.
Yeah.
I think is doing some work for Alterna.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Oh,
yeah.
That's interesting. Okay.
Yeah. They've got the newsprint feel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
And they're cheap. I think they're like $1.
I love that.
All right.
Why aren't we doing this
I don't know.
right now, Dave?
Maybe
Fuck.
we need to do an episode.
Jacob Keary. Who wins? Troy with a wooden bat in the Flex Mentallo outfit, or Dave with a sharpened broomstick, 3 ninja stars, and way more bloodlust? Why does he get all the things? And I'm just in spandex.
hardly even spandex.
It is
A fraction of spandex.
It is a thin piece of cloth that covered my bits.
That you wore over shorts.
Because you would have seen my nuts. I'm not even joking. Probably me, because I can break the fourth wall.
Alright. Alright. Muscle mystery.
That's right. You can't discount that.
It goes on.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
He threw that one in really early. Before we even dreamed. Before the Q&A was a twinkle in our eye.
You guys already know the utmost important question I want answered. I asked it a few vids ago. I'm one of the folks who jump on board with the Hellboy coverage. Well, mazel tov.
You're welcome.
But I stayed for the casual and colloquial atmosphere. Also, where you guys are in terms of channel size is pretty convenient for us fans, because we can still interact somewhat regularly.
Regularly. It's a tough one.
Especially after a few drinks.
Yep. At 10 o'clock in the morning.
With that out of the way, here's to another year of great friendly banter, better drinks, and cross-dressing hosts. Cheers to 1K.
1K.
Woohoo!
Ben Lamb. Any plans to cover a Spider-Man book? No. Thanks for the great work this year, guys. Have a great Christmas.
Thank you.
No, we'll do a Spider-Man book.
Yeah.
I love Spider-Man. We play it up for some reason.
It's a funny running joke that we'll never do a Spider-Man book.
Exactly. Just like the cross-dressing running joke. It's just
got out of control.
Yes. Really back-loaded this year.
Yes. Jude Smith, all the way from down under, writes in anything in comics or movies or whatever you're pumped for in 2019. Endgame is coming up. Pretty pumped for that.
Umbrella Academy.
Yes, very much so.
Doom Patrol.
Doom Patrol.
Swamp Thing.
Yeah, might dive into that
Aladdin.
DC Universe app in 2019 to catch up on all the things that I want to just binge on real quick.
Yeah. I've heard Titans was good.
Yeah, me too. So I'm like, why am I just not watching it?
And Hellboy, obviously.
Oh, and Hellboy, of course. There's a ton. I think April is loaded. Like every single week in April, there's a comic book movie coming out.
It's gonna be hell editing in April.
For me, Zdarsky and Chichetto on Daredevil has me excited.
Chichetto.
Zdarsky is being a favorite writer of his as the current time goes on. Aside from that, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood has me very, very, very excited.
Yeah, Tarantino.
Mm-hmm.
Manson murders.
Mm-hmm.
Poor taste. We'll see. He tackled slavery.
Yeah, he did that okay, I guess.
Yeah,
who knows?
I'm pumped for that too.
Yeah.
I'm a huge Tarantino fan.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's some good horror movies coming out too, but I can't think of them right now.
Us. Looks good.
It does look good.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Strange Brain Parts. Hey guys, don't have any actual questions. Just wanted to say congratulations on hitting 1,000 subscriptions. Thank you.
Thank you. Not my name. Oh, wait.
Yep.
Not my name. Found the channel at least 2 years ago, I think. Really one of the best comic book channels around. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Tevya Smolka.
Yes.
Favorite moment. Recent parody of the wedding between Batman and Catwoman. Really funny.
Thank you.
That's what we go for.
Yes. Thank you so much. Austin Analyzes. I love your channel and would love to ask you who is your personal favorite Robin and why. Already said it. Tim Drake.
Dick Grayson.
There we go.
Best butt. Panel Files. Man, I would really... I'm giving a voice for this one. I feel like he's from Boston.
Okay.
Man, I would really love you guys to do a retrospective on Garth Ennis's The Boys. Especially with the series on Amazon upcoming. Love to hear your thoughts on the book. Love the channel. Happy holidays. Thoughts on The Boys?
I've started it. There's some arcs.
I'm the same way.
There's some arcs that I like, some arcs that I do not like at all.
Yeah.
So I've gotten halfway through the series, and I do have the gumption to finish it, especially because The Boys is coming out on Amazon.
Yep.
But we'll see. We'll see what the future holds.
Yeah, I'm very hot and cold on Ennis.
Me too.
Some of his stuff I absolutely love, and other ones I have no interest in whatsoever.
Same here.
In The Boys, I'm right on the cusp of. So yeah, I've started it too, and I haven't gotten any further than like the 4th trade, I think.
Yeah, I think as far as I got was the 6th one. Whatever was the one after Hero-gasm.
Yeah.
Hero-gasm is rough for me.
Yeah.
It's got an interesting premise, but I think it's just disgusting to be disgusting. So
a bunch of prudes.
Yeah, I know. Just being old.
That's it.
Mr. B, what are your thoughts on Garth Ennis? Have you read The Boys?
See above.
Yes.
David Patrick. I found your channel through a search for videos on Planetary. Ooh, good one.
Very good.
Favorite so far has been the in-depth breakdown of Invincible. Dave easily wins in a drag show. That's not an insult to Troy.
Oh, thank you.
So I guess it's a praise to me. My question, why does Troy hate the Authority?
I don't hate the Authority. I just grew out of the Authority.
Yeah. I feel like we both have the same thoughts on the Authority.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed it at the time.
Yep.
And looking back, I'm like, eh.
I really love the
the
characters in the Authority.
Yeah, I would be up for a reread of that one.
I would too.
Yeah.
To see how it holds up, especially with Miller and then Morrison and all those people on board.
And Ellis.
Ellis, I meant to say Ellis.
And Brian Hitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, this is going to run out of battery. Let me switch.
Mind if I take a tinkle?
Yes.
You do mind?
I do. It's a long one. My voice is giving out. I felt like shit this morning.
But it's the end of the year. It's an end-of-the-year blowout we're giving back to the fans.
That's right.
Speaking of fans, Tevya coming back with a real question.
Another one.
He came at us with a lot, so we're picking one, Tevya. I love your gusto.
Love the gumption.
But this is running long, so we're picking one. Question. I'm wondering what you guys feel about DC's Heroes in Crisis so far.
Mm-hmm.
Because personally, his opinion as a fan of Wally West, he's pissed that his character is dead after he just came back.
Yep.
Why just bring him back to kill him off? And why is Harley Quinn so powerful to take down the DC Trinity?
Yeah.
It was weird that Harley Quinn could do that, but it is still early in the story. We still don't really know where it's going. Just let it play out.
9 issues?
I think it is 9.
Yeah. We're on 4?
4 or 5, I can't remember. But yeah, so let's just see how it plays out. I would assume if Wally West just came back, they're not going to off him for good.
Right.
Yeah,
Pump the brakes.
Yeah. So, it's okay. Just take a deep breath. You'll be okay, Jeff.
Next one comes from Courtney, my wife.
Whoa.
How long does it take to edit each episode? I'd rather not disclose that information, but it takes more time than you'd think. Maybe several hours.
How many hours out of a week?
No, I'm not going to say that. It's a full work week.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Can I have my underwear back?
In a minute. We're wrapping up.
All right.
You got a cat there?
Yeah, I got a cat. Here you go.
That cat. Oh, that's a good cat. Love you.
Love you.
All right, next one from Lonely Brick. Hey all, enjoyed the year again. Been thinking about questions. Favorite moments of the year would be Summer of Invincible.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good one.
Fan favorite.
How I Found You, not 100% sure. Possibly showed up on my recommendations when I was looking at stuff about the Valiant universe.
Oh.
And Troy would beat Dave, the challenge being the Miss Universe competition.
Ooh, and
yes, I know. Dave's the one that wears the dresses, but I think Troy could surprise us all. What a twist.
What a twist ending. Shyamalan-ish.
Question to you guys. What are your thoughts on the TV show Heroes? Loved it. Have yet to see the finale. Well, obviously you didn't love it that much.
Gotcha.
Definitely a victim of the writer's strike. I feel I loved it so much. I picked up some of the comics. I think I have the first volume somewhere. I don't know if that's really important.
Brag.
I'd love to see a worthy successor to the show appear at some point. Heroes, I think I only watched the first season of that. And I enjoyed it, but it felt very testing the waters of the superhero genre.
Yeah, it was the first thing to really come out that was anything superhero at all.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it because it was... I'm not going to say it because it was the only thing we had. Because I felt that the first season was pretty solid.
Yeah. I enjoyed it.
I can't remember if it was the first or the second or third season that got hit with the writer's strike. I think it was the second.
I think it was the third. Drink off?
Either way, like, what they had planned for that season was bonkers, and because of the writer's strike, they cut it short. So I think because of that, even though it might have been a little lackluster, that was pretty ingenious on how to, like, throw an audible during that season. I used to collect that when the DVDs came out, so, like, I had the seasons bought. But I really enjoyed it. I never caught it when it came back for that one season.
Yeah, it came back. Was it Reborn or something like that?
I never caught that because I was like, it's too late. Like, I don't care about this anymore. But otherwise, I was on board with the show.
Mm-hmm.
Carson's Day Off. Not to be confused with Carson Daily. God
damn
damn
drive you upstairs.
Favorite moment or special? Your guys' coverage of Invincible was fun and entertaining. Thank you so much.
Great to hear.
There aren't many Invincible videos on YouTube, so I'm glad you covered the whole thing.
And we did it well, I feel like.
That was one we really took our time on.
That one almost broke me.
How I found your channel. Sal from Comic Pop started retweeting some of your channel's videos announcement. Thank you so much, Sal. Thanks for being a good sport.
Yeah.
Challenge. Skydiving. Caveat. One parachute. Winner. Troy because he's ruthless.
What?
Thank you.
Oh.
Questions. Top 3 favorite superheroes. Comics you want to cover. What color lantern ring would you want or wear?
There's a lot of questions.
Yeah.
We're going to knock these out.
Okay. Favorite superheroes.
Off the cuff. Go.
Spider-Man. Superman. And Invincible.
All right. Daredevil. Angel. Hellboy.
Comics you want to cover.
Ah, shit.
Fables. Because I've read it in its entirety.
Okay.
Ex Machina. Because I really like it. And another Brian K. Vaughan one. Private Eye. I love those 3.
You know what? I'm going to throw in another Brian K. Vaughan.
Oh,
how have we not done any Brian K. Vaughan yet? Why The Last Man? Because I named my son after him.
Mm-hmm.
Remender's Dark Angel saga on Uncanny X-Force.
Mm-hmm.
And Saga, because we're going Brian K. Vaughan heavy. And this is just
a Vaughn-a-thon.
Yeah, Vaughn-a-thon. We'll do more than that, but that's a good chunk.
What lantern ring would you wear?
White.
Oh, fuck you, Dave. White?
I don't know. What's white?
White is like the all-powerful, beats all, end all kind of one.
Yeah, sounds right.
God damn it. Well, then I also choose white.
There you have it.
I'm not racist. Favorite non-superhero comic-related movies?
Okay. I had to process it.
After we just talked about Aquaman and Spider-Man.
Yeah. Wait. What?
Should I read it again?
Do one more. Give me one more.
Favorite non-superhero comic-related movies?
Okay. Is Eastern Promises?
I don't
No.
know.
History of Violence is a good one.
Oh, that's us.
It's a non-superhero comic
related.
movie.
Got it.
I went heavy in there.
Got it. Okay.
My backup was League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. No, there's other ones.
I mean, there is The Mask. That's not
obviously
technically a superhero.
V for Vendetta.
Yeah. Okay.
Really good.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, I feel like there's a really good one that we're completely missing.
Yeah, me too.
Like a really good one. Have they adapted Moss?
That'll have to do it for now.
Ghost World is pretty good.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it is. Did you enjoy how Bat Year went?
Loved it.
Yes, I would.
I think that went fantastic.
How long until you cross over with Comic Pop? Sal, that's in your court.
Balls in your court.
I know. I made shit out of you, but you took it in good faith. And,
that's right.
So just let us in, would you?
Give us a call. Call us up on the phone.
We got the phone ready.
No, the phone's disconnected.
Shit.
Well, send us an email.
Wish you and your families a safe holiday. Thank you.
Yes. This might be the last one. Last one! Ho!
We did it!
Whew! How many drinks did we go through?
I think we went through 3 drinks during this Q&A.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I apologize. If, listen to this like a podcast or something.
Yeah.
This one is from our friend Phil Sorensen to the Rex that is Imperius. It's your boy Phil here. Wanted to say this year's been a wild ride. Enjoying getting to watch your videos and dive more into the world of comics. Because of your channel, Invincible has become one of my most beloved series. tried out new comics like Morrison's Batman, had some good laughs along the way. Also, getting to hang out with you guys was a highlight of the year. And now it just sounds like we're blowing each other, but such a chill, down-to-earth, funny people. Hopefully we can get together again sometime next year. Favorite moment of the show would be the Invincible retrospective, introduced me to the comic. As for the who would win question, Dave or Troy, who would win? Troy dressed as Marv versus Dave dressed as Wedding Catwoman in a fight to the death. Not only that, but the fight is in the weird mud pit from The Dark Knight Returns, and intermittently you're interrupted by the weird mutant dudes who are impartial to either victory. Man, that's...
So Rob and Don just do color commentary on the side?
You're Marv? If you were Flex, I would give you the edge because you're lean, you're streamlined.
That's right.
And I'm trapped in that billowy dress.
Right. Lean and streamlined.
But you're Marv, you got the trench coat.
Got that heavy coat on.
That's right. But Marv loves a good coat, so he wouldn't give that up.
Probably throw it off. Just go full Dago tee.
Oh man. I'll give it to you because I don't want to mess the hair up or anything, so
that's a good point.
It's all you. Thanks for a fun year of content. Will we be seeing some shows based on comic book movies this coming year? Since there will be a ton. Shazam, Captain Marvel, Dark Phoenix, Endgame, Spider-Man, etc. Ever the best, Phil.
We do have a lot planned for 2019.
Yeah.
So if you don't see them on YouTube, we probably will put them on the Patreon.
We could. Put something on there.
Yeah. So just check both of those places. But we will most likely 100% be watching them at some point next year.
Yeah, we might toy with doing some live shows.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That would be a good way to do it, because then I don't have to edit anything. So, yeah, maybe we'll put the movie reviews on a live
That'd be
stream.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, on YouTube or whatever. It'll be there.
So, Dave, what can we look forward to in 2019? Wrapping all of this up.
Oh, man.
What are we doing here?
What can't we?
That's a good question. That is a good question.
So, Troy, I'll tell you what I'm feeling. If I could.
Lay it on me.
Can I tell you?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I'm
sitting here
Can I be
anxiously
transparent with you here? Emphasis on the trans. Oh, we have fun here. I think we can expect some Watchmen coverage. And you might be thinking, what?
Yeah.
Does anyone like Watchmen anymore? Yes, I do. I just got this tattoo of Watchmen. Look at this.
Yep. Yeah, you have to like it regardless.
I have to.
Alan Moore comes out as a complete racist or something.
Oh shit, that would just be the nuts. Yeah, so we're gonna do some Watchmen. And why? Because it's a big year for Watchmen.
Yep.
Sure, it's been talked to death, but I think we're gonna look at it in a new light.
Yes.
And you got so much stuff coming out. We've got the HBO series. We're up on the 10-year anniversary of the movie.
Yep.
And we have Doomsday Clock wrapping up.
Yep.
So, whether you like it or not, it's a Watchmen year.
Not Watchmen year. Hashtag. Not that.
No.
But it is maybe a Watchmen year.
That's right. What else? Maybe some Hellboy?
Yeah. Well, the 25th anniversary is coming up this year.
That's right.
The movie's coming out. Why not revisit what a lot of people came on board for?
That's right.
Some Hellboy coverage.
Right. You down for this?
Sure.
You're not selling me on it.
Listen, I will revisit Hellboy because the more I dive in, the more I like the character.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, he is. He is. And there's not really anything else out there like him.
That's right. I also have a Hellboy tattoo.
Show that
we're just showing that off. Is it there?
Nope.
Am I there?
Nope.
You get the ass in there?
You got the ass.
For that
Here.
one guy?
There we go. Hellboy tat. It's not shown at all, but there you go.
We'll post a picture or something.
A for effort.
That's right. What other tattoos can I get? How about a Vertigo-centered live book club?
Whoa, baby.
That's right. On your screens every month.
Mm-hmm.
And it wasn't originally planned to be a Vertigo-centered, but as we went through our top 4 or 5 choices of books we should do.
Yeah.
They just happened to all be Vertigo, so it inadvertently became a Vertigo-centered book club.
Mm-hmm.
So we are going to kick off the year, this January. We're going to be reading Grant Morrison's Doom Patrol,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to do 2 trades a month, 3 months total.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna coincide with the TV show.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be coming out on the DC All Access app.
Yep.
So yeah, I think it's high time to read that. I haven't read it yet.
I haven't yet.
We got a taste
read
of
it
Flex Mentallo.
Yeah. That should be fun. Experimental.
Yeah. Yep.
At the very least.
And then we've also got an idea to do a Back in Black or a Paint It Black or whatever black-centered song we want to do.
Right.
We're just gonna do a slew of titles, all with black in the title.
Yeah. And you might be thinking, like, that sounds pretty weird, but hear me out.
Weird.
There's Black Hole by Charles Burns.
That's right.
There's Black Monday Murders.
Jonathan Hickman. Black Science.
Mm-hmm. Jonathan Hickman.
No.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Rick Remender.
Ah, fuck. Rick Remender. Yeah, all of those odd eccentric...
Black Hammer.
Jeff Lemire.
Yep.
Got that one.
That's right. Nice work.
All of those cool little
Black
titles
Kiss.
Oh, fuck.
Howard Chaykin.
There you go. Chaykin.
Yeah.
Chaykin me crazy.
That'll be a not safe for work episode.
But yeah, a lot of fun little titles that we just haven't gotten to yet, and we're just going to mix them all into one little episode, or a series of episodes.
Yeah, that's all we got.
Yeah.
It's open for one more black.
2018 was a huge year, Dave. We really ramped up the videos. I feel like you were stressed out more than ever.
Yeah. It was a labor of love.
But we did really have almost a video come out every single week.
Yep, we did.
So that's pretty impressive. We haven't done that yet in our whole span of
In our whole
being
lives.
alive.
Yeah.
So that was a good challenge for ourselves.
Yeah.
We did it.
Yep, we're not gonna do that again. We're gonna try. We're gonna well, we might still do them, but we're gonna intersperse them with some more like live stuff. So you can chat right along with us. It'll be fun. It'll be interactive, and it'll be a lot less for me to do. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad everyone stayed tuned for this large Q&A end of the year wrap up episode.
Mm-hmm.
But until 2019, I've been Short at the Max Extreme.
And I've been Ghost Hunter Dave.
And we both have been Imperius Rex. Thank you for joining us for this extra special large size episode, and we'll catch you in 2019.
That's right.
Goodbye.
Whew.
Mm-hmm.
Holy moly. I don't even want to look at this thing.
There you go through all those toys.
You haven't done that yet? You hold this for me.
As she licks her teeth trying not to push you off that fucking stool.
That was the instinct.
I've got more range in this. I'm not in the mermaid tail.
I feel like she is more in the right mind and can whoop the shit out of you right now.
Yeah.
Without even asking. Can I whoop the shit out of you?
No.
It's gonna overflow if I
What a
don't.
wicked shit pour you have. Look at this.
You just dumped it in.
You fool.
God. Sorry,
Okay.
I haven't worked in the service industry.
Not that service.
Ah, shit.
I guess
We're
we
gonna
should
have to
wait
take
for
a
your
second.
head. Yeah. Jesus. All right. So, this is the chugging contest from the Q&A questionnaire that came from our end of the year Q4 Q&A. Who would win in a chugging contest, me or Dave? We put them in clear glasses so you can see if somebody's cheating. Dave has already taken a sip or two out of it.
It's pure head.
That's because he pours like an asshole.
I've only taken the head.
Mine is gone and has no head because I pour like a champion.
Give it a second.
All right. Is all of yours out of the can yet?
No.
All right. But it's coming. This is to see who wins everything. All of the questions, whoever wins this wins.
Fill time. We gotta
We're filling time. We need to wait for the head to dissipate.
The head down?
You cannot, Dave. You've already done it enough. I feel like you've got enough of a head start. How much more do you have in that cup? All right.
All right. Hold on.
All right.
And this is the Reunion Brewery.
Yes, Reunion
Juice
Brewery,
Factory
Juice
Pale
Factory
Ale.
Pale Ale, brewed with grapefruit. It was a Miss Ghost Hunter Dave pick exclusive.
She hunts some goats.
She
too.
is also standing off screen to see who is the decided winner.
To catch the victor.
as he or she falls off the stool onto the floor. Courtney, will you give us a countdown?
Hold on.
And we're going on go. Okay?
All right.
Do you want me to set a timer, or are you good?
No, it's just
it's
whoever
not a time
empties
thing.
first.
All right, are you ready?
You gotta do a countdown.
All right, on go.
Hold on.
Yes.
Are you ready?
No. Thank
you, Courtney, for
Can you
making
kiss?
it decent.
All right, ready?
3, 2, 1, go. Oh God, try.
Done.
Damn it.